so the first one, you have Yang there. You have it, he's pressing this way, he's pressing down. So you have to yield to 0. If you pay attention, he's coming from the west. I don't yield to 0 to the back, to the 6 o'clock or to the east. You always started turning. He goes, and he started turning. A Yoha maneuver is never going to be camera, because we don't film the back of Uke. It's not going to be straight down. A hammer is always an inward spiral or an outward spiral. In this case, the inward spiral. Your thumb turns to 0. To 0. Okay, let's try that. So if I don't move, my hand's going like this. And that inward spiral is way more visible. But because I move, it looks like it's just going straight down. It looks like it's doing this. But it's not. Turn. I turn inside of it, and it's just boom. Likewise, when it comes up, it doesn't come straight up in a line like this. And then I go. It's going to do another inward spiral. But because I turn, it looks more straight than it is. Boom. This is drill. Boom. Turn. Turn. If you pay attention, if I go straight up, his elbow doesn't do anything. When I turn it, doesn't hit his elbow. See? Turn one way, turn the other. Oh. Okay, try it. Okay, the other hand never goes up over your head. As you saw on this hand, that's enough. You went over. The other hand is the base. Boom. 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 And once he holds it, it goes inward too. Okay? Inward, inward, inward. Inward. Zero pressure. Don't do Okay, you're gonna notice her technique. You're gonna feel it. Train. Because I'm gonna ask you what feels different. Okay, gotcha. The question is, what feels different? You know already? What is it?
One, sure. Everything's moving my whole body in one direction.
Okay.
On the throw.
Yeah.
There's no irimi with your thigh.
Okay, say it. What is it?
There's no irimi with your thigh.
Okay.
Cut across.
Alright, so we have to do the X pattern on the body. Okay. So I'm not gonna go here, and then I try to accelerate him from here. That's not what I did. Come back around. Because his base is not deconstructing, he'll just run out of it. Okay? So what I'm actually doing is setting up this right here. This koshi in his koshi. Okay? And koshi is about here to here. Anywhere in there I'm sweet. That's the sweet spot. Koshi is not just this part. We go again. And this is what I'm setting up this part. Oh, I have to time it. So this drill, hit it. Take it easy on the arms. Whoa. That's why you see him kind of float for a second. My koshi's in the way. Oh. He goes all the way on my koshi, all the better. You have to look for that. Just like on Aikido, it's right here. Okay? So on this technique, you're doing kaite nage. It's right here. But on the other side. The other hand, eye on me. There it is. It's right here. And then you're doing Aikido. Right here. But you're not holding the arm. Show Aikido right there. Okay? Try it. So now if you pay attention, what's making him fall as he comes around, right? Okay? It's the same X pattern for the front inward kazushi. So that means his head has to go this way. That will generate his leg to go that way with his centrifugal energy, which is also initiated by my spiraling footwork. And then this leg, I will project out. Okay? So the hands are what are doing that. Okay? The hands are making him do this with his head. So don't rip your hands out of his grip as you're trying to accelerate them. You need them. You want to stay in there. Okay? And as you watch me go, my hands aren't moving all that fast. And they're analyzing always for the Aikido adhesion inside his palms. So that I keep him loaded on the hip and I just keep it teetering as we're going along. It doesn't stop, so it's constant motion, but there's no ripping my hands out, okay? So 1, 4. You can see my hands are moving relatively slow. It's the hip that's doing it. Don't make the mistake of seeing it as an acceleration drill. Okay? Try it again. Don't rip your hands out of their grip. Match the yang value so you have adhesion at the palm. Try it. All right. Some mistakes, stepping out and then going forward. No. But similarly, this is still going out to then go forward. I didn't step, but for all intents and purposes, my hips actually did tenkan. Okay, so if you watch my hips, they've squared. There's your tenkan. Boom. My hips have squared. I just didn't put the foot back, but my hips have done it. And I don't want to do that. So this hip can't go past his quad. It has to stay here. Oh, it's going right into it. Not going to be there. It's different. Okay? Try it again. So you understand, because some of you will pull out one quad, some of you pull out both. Okay, so that you'll understand this. This one, I'm just going to go right into it here. Okay? There's just a little drill. Whoa. Okay? Try it. Another drill to understand it, my feet are just here. And I'm going to turn. Just turning. I'm trying to avoid this. Trying to avoid this. Turn. Kind of going this way. This way. There's the timing. Can't do it early. Can't do it here. I didn't turn. I'm late. Can't do it early. It's behind me. Turns. Hand stays in front of me the entire time. Hand stays in front of me. Never goes behind me. Does not go above my head. Hand stays in front of me. Okay, that said, the higher his hand, the better advantage he has. You can see his posture. I don't need all this. I have two things at my disposal in this drill. I can bend my knee. I don't want it up here. I bend my knee. Second thing you do is your hand is going out. Your head is going out the apex, which is here in the elbow. Your head goes in the back here, right there. Don't be at the hand part. Right here is where you go. So I come around, right there is where I go. You want to feel for that. Third thing you can do is just a slight head yield at the end. And he's hitting in, I yield. In the technique, your stance drops. Because your feet separate. But here we're simplifying it. And we want to get the hand in front of us. I am not suggesting you go like this. I didn't do that. Okay, keep your hand in front of you. All right, so I'm in the drill. He's at the yang line. Oh, I'm going to start to move it towards the midline. Okay, his hand is on my midline. And now, as I'm manipulating it, it's going to stay on my midline. It stays right here the whole time I'm turning. The whole time. Go back. I go to the midline. This hand stays right there as I turn. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. The beginner mistake is they can't see how a circle can generate verticality. So they go, okay, long line. They have to go up now. Just try it, trust it. Oh God, no, it's not gonna work. Keep trying it. Here we are tight, done. Different. No, you're gonna do that. Right here, I put it back on the yang line. So with my shoulder now, I'm trying to lift it. Don't hurt my shoulder. But if he resists, I can't lift it. Anywhere in this action, stay there. Anywhere in this action, he is stronger than me. I can't get it up from here. Can't get it up, so we'll get to here. Go, I can't get it up. You understand? It just looks like it. Go. Anywhere he wants to pull it. Go. I can't pull it. You can't pull it. Can't stop that. And it gets worse as I go higher. Pulls it. I cannot stop it. You go here. And I'm not lifting it. You see? It's just classic jiu-jitsu. Move you, don't move him. I go under his arm, not his arm goes over my head. Okay, try it again.